Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the Truth Talk podcast. I'm joined by Jose.
What's up, guys?
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Black Chyna. Let's get right into it. A couple days back, the world was exposed to yet again another open satanic ritual disguised as an award show. We saw the devil himself make an appearance while the crowd of celebrities and fans alike cheered. Someone else who attended the Grammy Awards, to the surprise of many, was no other than Black Chyna, whose time in the spotlight has long passed, but somehow managed to get invited to such a prestige Hollywood event. What's strange about Black Chyna's appearance was that she wasn't dressed normally, especially for such an event. She was wearing a strange-looking outfit, even for Hollywood, considering no one was really dressed this way. Black Chyna came dressed as a raven, a symbol of death. This to me was very interesting, especially after watching this video made by Tokyo Toni, who is Black Chyna's mother. Tokyo Toni came out and made the bold, chilling statement that she believes the Illuminati, which we already know is the Freemason, got her daughter.
Chyna, you are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm prepared for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. They're gonna put her on drugs. She don't speak up for herself. She don't. She sit in that house like, I'm just done with it. I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't dead. When the Illuminati come for Angela, because they gonna come. They gonna come. There's nothing I can do. I don't ever want to go around my daughter again. Not alone. Not without two in a pit. I feel marked for death with her. Because they do these things. They can get up. Oh, my mama died. Never. Only when the Lord ready. And I got things to do out here.
As you heard for yourself, Tokyo Toni clearly appears distraught and worried. As tears ran down her face, she stated that she believes she is going to be her daughter's ritual offering. She even goes as far as stating that she wants her daughter to stay away from her. It's obvious by watching Tokyo Toni's comments that she is being honest and is truly worried about her daughter's safety. I could only imagine what Tokyo Toni is going through. We all know how evil Hollywood can be. We all know what it does to those who are a part of it. Jose, when you hear this, what do you think is going on in a situation like this?
Well, to be honest, Tokyo Toni has had a lot of feuds with her daughter in the past. As we all see, they've always tried to figure out a way how to resolve it. But she definitely made these claims, came out crying all over social media as she was in fear for her daughter's life. It was definitely a different side of Tokyo Toni that we didn't see before, especially after all these feuds that she's had with her mother, Black Chyna's had with her mother. There now seems to be like she actually cares about her daughter. It doesn't seem like she cared before. So now that the Illuminati is in play, now she cares, right?
Well, I think what concerned her was that she saw her daughter on the Grammy Awards, and then we see how the Grammy Awards was a full-on satanic show. They had, Sam Smith on there basically dancing to the devil, giving the devil a lap dance, or basically acting like the devil, And then she sees her daughter dressed in this black outfit. They were calling it a raven outfit, and she's not stupid. She's been in the industry herself, so she knows what's going on. We have to admit to ourselves, for her to go out and publicly say that, it had to take a lot for her to do, This is her reputation. She's a public person herself. She has a public image. So for her to go out there and put this out there, I believe that she truly was worried and is worried about her daughter. The safety of her daughter, what her daughter is getting herself into, because she knows the industry. She's been in the industry. She's been around these people. So she's been exposed to this type of activity. And like she said, she knows her daughter could possibly ritually offer her, sacrifice her for her position. You understand? And this is something she said out of her own mouth. We can't deny. A few months ago, people were trying to deny this whole sacrifice thing. Until Kanye West came out of his own mouth and said, they sacrificed my mother. He said this out of his own mouth. No one forced him to say it. And this is when Kanye West was trying to stand up against the industry. He's been pacified again.
And it seems like Black Chyna has had a few issues with the Kardashians in the past. They've had a couple of run-ins together too. So we all know that the Kardashians are also in this society where all these A-listers and artists are roaming around doing all this crazy stuff. And it also ties into this whole Grammy performance, as you mentioned, with Black Chyna coming out with this black dress. Everybody was kind of playing like a role, like everybody was a superhero that night and dressing up and kind of coming out. It's like, when you come out and show your true self. I think the Grammys was a stage where everybody was taking a chance to come out and show a little bit of what they really are, huh?
I did 2 videos on the Grammy situation. And on the second video, I covered how Madonna came on there and said that she was giving thanks to the rebels. She was thanking all the rebels that forged a new path for them. And I brought it back to, the message of Aleister Crowley, of him saying, do what thou wilt, was going to be the whole of the law, was going to be what we lived in, the society that they were going to create for us to live in, was going to be based off that do what thou wilt. And if we look at the Grammys, what else would you call that? It was all hell broke loose. We had Sam Smith dressed as the devil, doing a bunch of unnecessary things on stage. And then we had Jay-Z doing a replica of The Last Supper, rapping about being a god. His song, he was rapping his verse, God Did. And in the song, he literally compares himself to Jesus, says that not only does he compare himself to Jesus, but he says that he's better than Jesus. When we talk about the Blac Chyna situation, you could only imagine what her mom is going through. Because look at Doja Cat, for an instance. Me and Jay, we've done so many videos regarding Doja Cat. And we spoke about how, she had this crazy party. It was full of Freemasonic symbols. She had an Eyes Wide Shut themed party. If you compare Doja Cat from when she first started to now, you wouldn't even recognize her. And that's probably what Blac Chyna's mother's scared of.
Well, absolutely. I think that Tokyo Toni's claims that Blac Chyna is in the Illuminati and that the model feels that she's marked for death. I mean, that is absolutely what the headlines are saying. And after the Grammy performance and after everything came out where everybody's kind of seeing that a lot of people that are with this new order, with the Madonnas, with the Sam Smiths, Blac Chyna is now part of that. So her mother basically said, I think I've had it enough. I mean, you've done a lot of crazy things to get attention of people, but I think this is probably the last straw. And now she's speaking out because she wants to publicly let people know that she doesn't want to be part of this, that she doesn't want to be sacrificed. It's kind of like, hey, I'm going to come out and say, if I come out missing tomorrow, I didn't kill myself. I didn't,
You know what's interesting? Not that long ago, one of the members from the QC record label's mother, it was one of the owners, I think it was P. I think it's P's mother. She came out and said that P had tried to sacrifice her too. The same thing that we're hearing being said about Blac Chyna right now, it's the same thing her mother was saying. I covered it a few months back and I couldn't confirm if it was his mother or not. But then a bunch of people confirmed it and said, yes, that is his mother. And they have a falling out because P, like she said, tried to do that to her. And in reality, this is the game that these artists play in.
The funny part is that we also, as we talk about a lot of these artists who are in this and practicing these kind of things in the public eye, we also have to, one day maybe talk about these artists who have rejected it. I mean, who are absolutely out of it. I can't remember her name. The girl who did the song with Ghetto Superstar, that she did it with ODB, because she came out and she basically said that she denied taking the oath, and that's why basically her career went down the drain. So she denied taking the oath, and her immediately, she became Maya. Exactly. So we're talking about, real quick, we're talking about Maya. Maya the other day came out and said that the reason she basically disappeared from the music and artist world was because she was they wanted her to take this oath, and they wanted her to be part of this. She didn't want to take the oath, so therefore her career basically vanished, and we haven't really heard from Maya for a long time. So you have to really think about what Blac Chyna has done to try and stay relevant in the industry. she, maybe was behind the curtains. She was maybe like a puppet of these people. She was a model. So she basically was maybe a servant to a lot of these high-end guys who are in the game. And then now, maybe she got an opportunity to level up in the ranks. So Tokyo Toni is now in fear for her life because she feels that Black Chyna is trying to take that next step towards being leveled up in the game. She no longer wants to be a servant. She wants to be a leader. She wants to have a major following. And she knows in the end she's going to have to sacrifice something, right? Is that basically the way it works?
Not every time, but to get to a certain level, that is what is expected. For example, these are occultists. You understand? If we go back to pagan times, the occultists believed if they did ritual sacrifices, they would receive blessings from their god that they were sacrificing to. So in the same sense, this is exactly what they do to this day. The only thing is that nowadays, ritual offerings are not accepted. That's not something that's common. So it's looked frowned upon and it's looked at something that we shouldn't do because we know it's wrong. But there's people that still operate in the darkness and do these type of things. Considering the fact that Blac Chyna's mother came out and said this, and we know that Blac Chyna has already been down with Kim Kardashian and down with the Kardashian family as a whole. And I agree with you. She definitely seems to have been a lower member, a servant or something, someone that doesn't have much authority within the Masonic order, but she was definitely around it because she was already in the industry to a level of, exclusivity. These are not the regular people she was brushing shoulders with. She was at the, top of the top. It does seem like she's trying to make a comeback when you connect it that she's here at the Grammys and now we see her mom come out, make this statement. She doesn't even want to be near her daughter. She never wants to see her daughter again because she doesn't want nothing to happen to her. But at the end of the day, guys, this is what the industry is about. We can't expect more from Blac Chyna. We saw her at the Grammys dressed like a raven with this type of imagery. You already know what to expect. We're going to end it right here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth Fist store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.